The turning of the tides from QVC, Home Shopping Network, to social media live selling. Ruben, give us the scoop, baby.
I'm looking forward to this whole live selling thing, bro. This is the calm before the storm basically is kind of what they as they say, I should say. Um, numbers don't lie. You said it, QVC was a thing where people were addicted to it back in the day. It fell off. I mean, it's actually still around, surprisingly. I didn't even realize it. It's still on
Is it
now.
really? It is still on QVC and
Yeah, unless it's
HSN?
reruns that I saw, but yeah, it still runs now.
Wow.
Um, and probably not as popular or maybe called something else.
Wow.
Um, but yeah, it's still on now. It's huge because, like I said before, numbers don't lie. China's been doing this for over a decade already, the
Yeah.
live selling, and
Yeah.
it's a big part of their e-commerce, just their business model. Period. It's a
Yeah.
huge part of it. I mean, right now it's at 33%. I think it's in the trillions, dollar wise.
Oh yeah.
And this is about a decade later because they've been doing it a little over 10 years. It's and it's still growing over there. It's
Yeah.
super popular over there. It's like at 33% of all sales in the country. And here in the United States, it's growing little by little, but it's still only at 6%. I'm pretty sure you've seen people live selling already.
On TikTok, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I mean,
Yep.
you have young people also, young kids. I mean, even with all ages, doesn't matter. They're doing
Yep.
freeze dried candy is a huge one on TikTok. Freeze dried candy. You have trading collectible cards. A lot of and that's all they do. They're just on live all day, and they're just selling. They're taking orders live as
Yeah.
we're doing right now. I mean, we're
Yep.
not live, we're recording, but they're doing it on a live stream. And they also have people from like China and these other countries. They're like, I saw one girl, she's selling clothes, a Chinese girl, selling clothes, and she puts on clothes if, like 5 seconds. She puts it on, puts the thing, throws it off. 5 seconds, boom, boom. And whatever
Yeah.
anybody wants, they click, I want that one,
Yeah.
boom, and the order will go through for that
Yeah.
specific one that she tried on.
Yep.
So, and for anybody that doesn't know, I know me and Ruben just mentioned QVC and HSN. Back in the day, I want to say maybe 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, our mom used to love going, watching TV, used to watch TV. You'd have these sales representatives come on, introduce a product, talk about a product for maybe 20, 30 minutes, whether it be a toy, whether it be an appliance, clothing, any type of accessory. And then, you just had to call it in. If you liked it, you would call into
Yeah.
the TV network, place your order for what you just saw, and then you receive the package in the mail. Now,
This will
obviously, it's
be a
totally
good
different.
comeback for them if they're not doing it already. This would maybe be a
They
good
got to be
comeback
doing
for
it.
them. They
They got
got
to be
they
doing
got
it
think
right.
about it. Back then you had to call. Now you just boop, hit a button and that's
Yeah.
it. Everything's all done and set. So the
Yeah.
top two live selling platforms right now is TikTok and Whatnot, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Those are the top
Absolutely.
two. I know eBay just like in the recent months or years introduced it.
Yep.
There's a little section that says live selling, but I think there's an application process for that, right?
Yeah, there's an application process. There's certain requirements that you have to meet. Yeah, so it's pretty stringent from what I know. I don't think they're just going to be letting anybody. And same thing like all these platforms. I mean, you have to have some time. I don't think they're just going to let anybody start off doing it right away for the most part. You have to have some kind of momentum and some type of audience to be able to do
Following
that.
audience.
Yep.
Yeah, true. Is that the
So
case with Whatnot? I know you've messed with Whatnot before, right? I haven't.
I haven't. No, I haven't used it. No, at all. Actually,
But you haven't even like gone onto it at all?
nope,
Like, oh
nope.
really? Okay. I,
I
th I
haven't done
thought you
anything.
did.
No, I've only seen it. I've only seen it. I've never like even used it or anything. So, and again, even with that one, I'm not sure if there's any requirements or anything for whatnot that you have to have like on the selling side of these things, right? But you would want to have some type of. You're gonna have to build up some type of audience because if you have something for sale, unless it's a specific like item that a lot of people are looking for, I don't know how you're gonna gain a lot of traction with viewers, even just coming to watch your stream. I don't know how that would work
I would
out.
just think that the algorithm is pushing it. You know, a lot of people talk about the algorithm, so they push it because when you're live, it'll
Yeah,
just, people are just, they see that you're live, so people may hop in and out. The thing
yeah,
is the product. You got to have that product. You got to have that
that's the thing.
niche, whatever it is.
That's what it is on TikTok. On TikTok, you go to the explore page, and if you're just swiping or you type in whatever, you're gonna see just randomly people making the food, the freeze dried candy. Oh, and make place your order. Oh, Annie from Buffalo, New York, just placed her order for 2 bags, buy two get one free, and he starts making it. Boom, 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 makes the order. Boom. And by that time, he's done packaging it and all that. Another order's coming in. Whatever. Susan from
You
Idaho,
said freeze dried candy.
freeze dried candy. That's a huge one on TikTok right
What
now. Freeze
exactly
dried
is that?
candy. I guess they freeze. They put it in some type of some type of machine. It's like a freeze dry. I don't know if it sucks out whatever water or whatever from whatever candy. It could be Skittles. It could be gummy worms. Whatever it is, they have a special machine where they like freeze dry whatever candy it is, and they add their own sugar, flavored sugars to it or powders. They mix it in a
Hmm,
big bowl and then they resell it. They resell it as a freeze
interesting.
dried candy, with whatever flavors, whatever proprietary flavor mixes that they have with their own label, and then they just kind of resell it like that. And that's huge. That's one that I've seen. That's huge on TikTok. And also even pack rips, like Pokemon packs. If I don't want to go to Walmart to buy a pack of Pokemon cards, I can just buy it on live. Somebody ripping the packs live, and you can watch it live. So they go, okay, Susan from Buffalo, all right, you got 2 Pokemon packs. So boom, and they open it live, one pack, go through all the cards. If you get a big hit, it creates like and then all of a sudden, they'll open up the second pack. Oh, you got nothing. They take all the cards, put in the package, write your name, and they put it to the side to ship out the next day. And me, if I'm a buyer, I bought 2 Pokemon packs on live. It's exciting for me. It's exciting for the audience. And if I hit something big, and I paid $10 instead of going to Walmart and doing it myself. Then I'll just get it in the mail. So people are getting unique. People are getting getting how do you call it?
It's crazy,
Uh,
bro, how history repeats itself.
yeah,
Only
yeah,
it's much more modern now. Like we were talking about HSN and the
yeah.
Home Shopping Network and QVC. It's like this is, history
Yeah.
repeating itself,
And
just only on a much more modern level.
yeah, and even I'll give a shout out. I mean, I've been a long time eBay seller, right, for a very long time, almost 20 something years. And there's another YouTuber on YouTube who's been huge in the eBay scene. I'm gonna shout him out right now because I've loved his videos for years. Okay, he's got his family. He doesn't
Who's
have a lot of
that?
subscribers. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers, maybe 20,000 around there, maybe 30,000, I think, at this point. I started watching him when he had just maybe 3,000 subscribers. And his name is Global Voodoo. Okay? So shout out Global Voodoo. This guy, his YouTube videos as an eBay seller go back, Ruben, years. And when I'm talking about years, 20 something years. He was actually one of the first ones to be on YouTube talking about reselling, buying stuff from thrift shops and garage sales and reselling on eBay. He was one of the originators. And he's not this big famous guy on YouTube. Okay, so shout out to Global Voodoo.
I
Anyways,
think you sent me some of his stuff, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's so, the you want the realest of the real YouTuber. This guy gives it to you like it is. I mean, he's had his ups and downs. He's had his struggles. He's got a family. He's struggled a lot. Okay, even probably to this day, and it's a hard business. That's what he does full time. He does eBay reselling, and it's not an easy business. Anybody that knows, it's not, especially if it's your full time gig. But a couple of years ago, him and his wife, guess what they were doing? Okay, because this guy's an
Well,
innovator. He's been innovating since day one. Okay, I've been keeping up with him for forever. But him and his wife would go on YouTube, okay, and they would do their own version before this was even big on TikTok, before this was big on any whatnot and all this stuff. He was doing live selling on his YouTube channel with his wife for his eBay products, and he was
like on
basically
live
taking
though.
on live and basically taking orders for the items that he had through the live chat. I don't know anybody that was doing this at that time. I don't know not one person, but Mike from Global Voodoo. He was doing it, and that to me shocked. And he would have all the product. He would have a table, and his wife would just give him each product, and he would just showcase the product on the table on YouTube Live. And the chat, he had enough subscribers where he would have a chat going, and people would order stuff, whether it be baseball cards, jewelry, whatever. And his wife would just keep passing in the stuff. He'd talk about it for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Next product, all right, guys, we got this one. And dude, I've never seen anything. And he was the first one. And this was a couple years. I'm talking about this is probably going back like 6, 7 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years
Wow.
ago, even probably longer than that. But that just goes to show that people who have that knack for these type of things, right? They get creative,
Yeah.
and something like that, in such a small form. Now it takes off, and with TikTok, all these apps now, this guy was doing that on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure there were other people
Yeah.
also doing the same thing. But I mean, it's a beautiful thing to watch. A beautiful thing to watch.
Interesting. I'm
Inspirational.
looking forward to it. I want to get into it. I'll be honest with you, especially now that it's before the takeoff. You know what I
You know,
mean? I want to get into it. You just got to find that niche, that niche,
the niche.
niche.
And
Mhm.
and
That's a
that's
wrap.
all. That's all we got. Later.